so happy you're here because today we're diving into something really special, a back-to-school themed drawing that's sure to bring back all those cozy vibes we love this time of year. We're going to create an isometric illustration of a study room that's not just practical, but super inviting. So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's get started. Imagine your ideal reading space. Now, what makes this room special? Well, it's filled with all those little details that make studying feel less like a chore and more like a moment of calm. We've got a warm cup of coffee steaming on the desk because, let's be honest, caffeine is a must for those late-night study sessions. Then there's the cute stationery, pens, notebooks, maybe even a quirky pencil holder that adds a bit of personality to the space. And of course, we can't forget about the lighting. A bright and inviting workspace is key to staying focused and inspired. As we work through this drawing together, I'll also be chatting about all the things that come with back-to-school season. It's such a mix of emotions, isn't it? There's the excitement of seeing friends again, the fun of picking out new school supplies, and maybe even the butterflies in your stomach as you think about the new challenges ahead. Whether you're a student gearing up for the new year, a teacher getting your classroom ready, or someone who just loves that fresh start feeling, I think you'll find something to enjoy in this video. As you see, guys, I'm starting with the basic shapes and layout. This is where all the magic happens. It's like organizing your thoughts before jumping into a new project. The desk, the chair, the bookshelf, they're all coming together to create a space that feels both functional and cozy. I love this part of the process because it's where the vision really starts to take shape. You get to decide where everything goes, and each choice you make sets the tone for the whole piece. You know, there's something so satisfying about getting the layout just right. It's like setting the stage for everything that comes next. I always think of it as the foundation. If the layout is strong, everything else will fall into place naturally. And it's not just about making sure everything fits. It's about creating a space that feels right. I'm sure you felt that too, right? When you're setting up your own space, whether it's your study area or your creative corner, there's that moment when you know you've got it just right. Do you ever feel like your study space sets the tone for how productive you'll be? I know I do. There's a kind of energy that comes from a well-organized space. When everything is in its place and you've surrounded yourself with things that inspire you, it's like your mind is clearer, more focused. I've noticed that when my workspace is cluttered, it's so much harder to concentrate. But when it's neat and filled with things I love, I feel more motivated to get things done. That's why I always try to keep my workspace neat and filled with things that inspire me. It's not just about functionality, though that's super important, but also about creating a space that I enjoy being in. I think that's something we can all relate to, whether you're setting up for a study session, diving into a creative project, or even just getting ready for a day of work. The environment you create can have such a huge impact on your mindset. For me, it might be a well-placed lamp that casts a warm glow over my desk, or a stack of books that I can't wait to dive into. Sometimes it's the little things, like a favorite mug or a plant that brings a bit of nature indoors. Having these elements around not only makes the space look good, also makes it feel like a place where I want to spend time. And I think that's key, making your study area or workspace a place you actually enjoy being in. So as I'm sketching out this study room, I'm thinking about all those little details that make a space feel inviting. Maybe it's a cozy chair that's perfect for curling up with a good book, or a tidy desk where you can spread out your notes and really get into your work. These are the things that turn a room from just functional to something much more. A place where you can really settle in and be productive, but also feel comfortable and at ease. I'd love to hear what makes your study space special. Do you have any must-haves in your workspace? Maybe a specific kind of lighting, certain colors that keep you calm, or items that bring you joy. I'm always looking for new ideas to make my space even cozier and more inspiring. Let's create a space where we can all feel productive and at peace, no matter what we're working on. Now, let's dive into one of my absolute favorite parts of going back to school: shopping for supplies. There's just something so satisfying about it, right? Whether it's the feeling of a brand new notebook, the smell of fresh paper, or the sleek lines of a new planner. These little things always bring a sense of excitement and possibility. It's like getting ready for a new adventure, even if it's just the start of a new school year. I can remember that feeling from when I was in school. The excitement of picking out fresh notebooks and choosing which designs I wanted on the covers. There was something so hopeful about it, like each notebook was a blank canvas waiting to be filled with new ideas, thoughts, and discoveries. I used to love flipping through the pages, imagining all the things I was going to learn and write about. And then there's the thrill of getting a new planner. Does anyone else get super excited about planners? There's something about laying out your schedule, planning your days, and adding those little stickers or doodles to make it your own. It's more than just organizing your time. It's about setting intentions for the year, making plans, and looking ahead to all the possibilities that lie ahead. I still get that feeling today when I pick out a new planner, or even just update my calendar with upcoming projects and goals. What's on your back-to-school shopping list this year? Are you someone who loves to splurge on all the latest gadgets, or do you stick to the basics? Maybe you're like me, and you get excited about both, the practical stuff that you know you need, and those little extras that make studying or working just a bit more fun. I'd love to know what your must-haves are when it comes to school supplies or even work essentials. Maybe you've got a favorite brand of pens or a type of notebook that you swear by. Let's share some recommendations. As I'm adding in the details of this illustration, like a cozy coffee cup and a stack of colorful notebooks, I can't help but think about how much I used to look forward to. This time of year, the start of a new school year always felt like a fresh start, a chance to set new goals and maybe even reinvent yourself a little. Even though I'm no longer in school, that sense of new beginnings still sticks with me, especially when it comes to my art. I think that's one of the reasons I'm so drawn to creating these kinds of cozy, detailed illustrations. Each element, like the notebooks or the coffee cup, is a nod to that feeling of anticipation and readiness that comes with the start of something new. Even now, as an artist, getting new supplies is always exciting. It's like each new item holds the promise of new ideas, new projects and new experiences. Whether it's a new set of markers, a sketchbook with fresh, unmarked pages, or even something as simple as a pen that just writes really well, there's something about new supplies that feels full of potential. I often find myself adding little details to my workspace, things that make it feel more personal and inspiring. Just like in this drawing, where I'm adding in those small touches that make the study room feel lived in and inviting. Maybe it's a mug that's always by your side, filled with coffee or tea, or a stack of notebooks that you can't wait to fill with ideas. These little things, though they might seem simple, can make such a big difference in how we approach our work or studies. And let's not forget about the aesthetic side of things. I've always loved the look of well-designed stationery, beautifully crafted notebooks, colorful pens, and those cute little accessories that bring a smile to your face whenever you see them. It's amazing how something so small can have such a big impact on your mood and motivation. That's why, even as I'm drawing, I'm thinking about how to capture that feeling. The excitement of starting fresh, the joy of having new tools to work with, and the comfort of a well-organized space. As I continue to refine this drawing, adding in all the little details that bring the scene to life, I'm reminded of how much fun it is to think about the start of a new school year. Even if we're not physically in school anymore, that feeling of starting fresh, of organizing our thoughts and our space, is something we can all carry with us. It's a chance to set new goals, to think about what we want to achieve, and to get excited about the journey ahead. So, as you watch this drawing come together, I hope it inspires you to think about your own space and how you can make it a little more special, a little more personal as you head into the new school year or any new project. Whether it's through the supplies you choose, the way you organize your desk, or the little touches that make you smile, I hope you find joy in the process of preparing for what's next. As we continue working on our drawing, let's take a moment to soak in the excitement of starting a new school year. There's something truly exhilarating about those first few days back, whether it's reuniting with friends, meeting new teachers, or just diving back into your routine. What aspects of the new school year are you most excited about? I vividly remember the buzz of anticipation as the first day approached, wondering what the year would bring, catching up with friends after the summer break, and perhaps feeling a little nervous about new classes. It's a time full of possibilities and fresh beginnings. As I add shading and bring this study room to life, take a moment to reflect on what makes this time of year special for you. Is it the chance to start anew, the excitement of new challenges, or simply the joy of reconnecting with familiar faces? Each of us has our own unique way of looking forward to the school year, and it's this mix of excitement and nerves that makes it so memorable. So as you prepare for the upcoming year, remember to embrace the anticipation and find joy in the little things that make the start of school season so special. What are you most looking forward to as you step into this new chapter? Let's chat a bit about how you prepare for a new school year. Do you have any rituals or routines that help you get into the right mindset? Maybe it's organizing your supplies, setting up your room, or even just making sure you have a great playlist to study to. For me, having a clean, organized space is key. It helps me focus and feel ready to tackle whatever comes my way. How do you get ready for the new challenges and opportunities that a new school year brings? Whether it's something big like redecorating your room or something small like picking out the perfect pen, those little things can make a big difference. And what's the latest buzz at your school? Any new teachers that everyone's curious about? Maybe there's a big event coming up, or there's some excitement about new clubs and activities. Sometimes it's these little things that make school life so interesting and full of surprises. What's your favorite part of going back to school? Maybe it's catching up with friends, joining a new club, or just the feeling of starting something fresh. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. We're almost done with our drawing, and it's really coming together. As I add the final touches, I'm thinking about how this cozy study room reflects the excitement and comfort of going back to school. It's a space where creativity and learning can thrive, where you can settle in with a good book or tackle a new project with enthusiasm. How are you feeling about the new school year? Have you started getting ready? I'd love to know what your plans are, how you're preparing, and what you're most excited about. And remember, it's not just about the big things. Sometimes it's the little moments that make school so memorable. Are you someone who enjoys the thrill of buying new notebooks and pens? Or do you focus more on setting goals and getting into a productive mindset? Maybe you're looking forward to reconnecting with old friends or making new ones. Sometimes it's the small things, the scent of a new planner, the comfort of a favorite pen, or the excitement of opening a fresh notebook that truly set the tone. Think about the little rituals that help you ease into the school year. Maybe it's a tradition of having a special breakfast on the first day, or perhaps it's taking a moment to reflect on your goals and aspirations for the year. These small moments can have a big impact on how you experience the school year. Also, consider the ways you make your study space inviting and inspiring. A well-organized desk, a cozy chair, or even just a few personal touches like photos or motivational quotes can make a huge difference in how you feel about starting school. And let's not forget the importance of taking time for yourself amidst all the hustle and bustle. Whether it's finding a quiet moment to relax, enjoying a favorite hobby, or simply spending time with loved ones, these moments of self-care can help you stay balanced and focused throughout the year. So, as we get ready for the new school year, remember that it's not just about the grand plans, but also about cherishing the small, meaningful moments that make each day special. I'd love to hear all about your preparations and what you're looking forward to. Share your thoughts and let's make this school year an incredible journey together. There we have it, a complete cozy study room. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for more cozy, creative content. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. How are you preparing for school? And what are you looking forward to the most? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.